Hello folks and welcome back to Rome Total War. I am Conostip and this is going to be part 34 of my Imperial campaign where I'm playing as the Julii. And I had quite the episode last time where this army fought two very big important battles against the Britons. In the first battle I really didn't think I was going to be able to win that one because my reinforcements did not come in to help out. But I was still able to defeat a stack and a half of Britons, and then in the very same turn, they came in with another like half stack, maybe a little bit more than half stack. And interestingly enough, this stack was able to reinforce in that battle, but I didn't need them, and I was able to wipe out another half stack or so. So that has left the Britons, dare I say, weaker than myself. Finally, in these regions. Yeah, they're looking like they're very wide open, and I have to like fight every fiber in my being to take advantage of this and to push into Samarobriva because I imagine I could take it. It's just that, kind of like with Condate Retinum, it's more of a question of could I hold it with these forces particularly, you know, because that feels like an overreach for sure. Because you know, without having taken Alessia first, it's going to be kind of tricky to reinforce Samarobriva, and maybe the Britons can bring some more forces in from Britain itself. And I think maybe maybe they don't. I thought that. Okay, so this is held by. See, it's confusing. It's like Germans, Britons, Germans, Britons. This might be Britain. Can't really tell, or it's German. On the minimap, it's German. Whatever the case though, I mean, I am at war with the Germans as well as the Gauls. So this could come under attack shortly, you know, if I were to take this. And it could be a situation like with Condate Retinum where, you know, I could feel just very overstretched. So I finally have an army that's just about ready to come up there. I just want to send, what I've decided to do at this point is I just need some spears and some dogs, and that's it. This is a full army. So I'm going to be giving the spears and the dogs from this army. This army itself, it's not where I want it to be. I obviously want the spears and the dogs in this army, but I think this army can continue to do its job of defending, well, the Narbomartius region and, you know, this fort as well from whatever annoying Gallic raids are coming up. I think this army can continue to do its basic function without those two units, and it will receive reinforcements shortly. I'm just kind of like running into these issues of moving troops around just because I need to basically escort all of my troops with generals and characters to make sure that they aren't bought out by the Britain diplomat or the Spanish diplomat or whoever has enough money to buy up single units. So I can't just move single units around right now in this region until I go on a murder rampage killing all these diplomats. That's going to feel so righteous too. It's going to feel so righteous to finally kill these people. For now though, yeah, it's going to feel a little bit weird not having, like I have to do that, and so like I have a full strength spear unit and then a dog, and then that's going to be it. That's leaving the army. Those two units will be joining this army, and that's going to be full. And I'm putting them here in this fort for now. I don't know if this fort is making it harder to bribe units. I've never seen a diplomat so far bribe a single unit from a fort, which is interesting because I do know they go up to like cities or settlements to try to bribe that garrison, I imagine, is what they're trying to do when they like wave their hands over it and nothing happens, like no like diplomacy message happens. I imagine that's them trying to bribe the settlement and them just like not having enough money or whatever. So they do attempt to do that, is what I'm trying to say. But I haven't seen them do that to like my single units that are guarding forts, which is interesting. And I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on this. Have you ever seen it happen? Because right now I'm hiding these guys in this fort, hoping that this keeps them safe because, yeah, gotta stay safe here. All right, this army, again, this just feels like, you know, it's right there too, you know, like I could just take Aska, but I would rather have this army be stronger. And the problem is that sure I can take Aska, but then I would still be facing Gallic raids sneaking through here. I guess I could just kind of mosey on over and like put a fort over here if I had Aska. But yeah, that'll happen when this army gets up to full strength again. And I am getting troops over at a somewhat timely manner now these days, so I have some more troops coming on over. Yep, that's a fair amount. So I think things are coming along here. It's just that I have to sort of yeah, take some strength from this army in order to get this army on its merry way. So next turn they can meet up with these 2 units, and then this army can make its way up to Condate Redinum. Might take a few turns, but that's going to give me time to organize my armies up here. I did lose another general in that last turn. It's sad. I've lost so many, it feels like. Has it maybe just been 2, actually? Or it has to have been more generals than that. I can think of the one that was guarding that fort, and I had that sally out that maybe ended up not being a necessary loss, which is my bad for not understanding how fort sally outs work. And then there was a general that I lost in that last, the first of those 2 battles in the last episode. The heavy cav were carrying some major weight in those battles to pick off units, and I did lose one of them. So yeah, I've taken some losses up here, but I have 5 characters and generals up in these 2 armies, including the faction leader, who I don't think he's actually gotten into a battle yet. He was going to be the reinforcements of that second battle, but he didn't make it in. This stupid little brigand army, I'm just going to leave them alone because, you know, I can't lose anything like right now. I have to like make sure that I keep what I have together. I'm going to merge up what units that I can. I'm going to try to take whatever respite that I have here. If these guys want to venture further in, I'll mess them up. Like come at me, bro. That's fine. I'll keep killing, but I don't want to, you know, be the one overreaching either. So I'll hang tight if that's what I'm allowed to do though. To prepare for taking Samarobriva at some point in the near future, what I can do is I can start to settle 2 of these characters into Condate Redinum and Lemanum, because I'm going to need some governors in these settlements so that when I enslave Samarobriva, which I absolutely intend to do, there is going to be 13,000 people in this settlement that I can enslave and send to my other 2 settlements. Obviously, so for those of you who are new to this game, the way that enslavement works is that you need to have the governors inside of your towns and settlements for the population boost to reach those settlements. So if I don't want any other settlement to receive those people, those population, those slaves, I have to make sure that there's no one else in any other settlement in the turn that I take that settlement. So right now that's nothing except for Lugdunum. So I would have to take Quintus Julius out of Lugdunum and then make sure that there's someone in Lemanum and Condate Redinum. And then, yeah, anyone that I enslave will go to those 2 provinces. These are my 2 smallest settlements at 933 at a 5% population growth, and then 945 at a 5% population growth. So the population growth rate is not bad, but still, you know, I have to get up to 2,000 to grow these places, so it's gonna still be a fair while. And the faster I can get up to a large town, the faster that these actually become contributing parts of my empire. Right now, they're just kind of dead weight, and that's, you know, why getting from a small town to a large town is so vital. I have stuff here. Let's see, I'm looking at this province on the mini map here. So yeah, Lemanum does have the wine resource to trade. And is other things, lead perhaps? So maybe I can... Is that something... Do I have to build a mine for that? Do I just trade that? Okay, maybe I don't know these things. Lemanum. So it looks like I'm trading, that's iron, that's not silver. Well, it has wine. It's trading wine. And then Condate Redinum has timber. It's not showing there. Timber, there we are. And is that it? Maybe just the timber. But, oh, no, it looks like there's something, yeah, that's glass, cool. I'm sure that's valuable. So there's stuff to trade. There's money to be made, is what I'm trying to say. So getting up to the large towns and getting those ports going is going to be crucial. Also, I just want boats out here too. Not being able to blockade these ports and achieve these Senate missions is really annoying to me. Like having to let this one go and having to let this one go is really frustrating. So getting some boats in the water is going to feel good, so I can start smashing some Briton boats. I will have to fight the rebel. Our pirate's my nemesis. But yeah, getting those provinces of Samarobriva and then eventually Alesia enslaved is going to go a long way towards helping me out in that regard. My army in Lugdunum it's getting there. I'm not quite ready to push out from Lugdunum, but it is slowly growing. I've had to like sort of cannibalize this army a little bit to feed my armies either going north or guarding the Pyrenees, just because there's no push so far on Lugdunum. So, you know, if I have to cannibalize anything, it's going to be this army. Hopefully I get another general soon, because Quintus Julius is getting pretty old, getting up there in age. Which brings me to another point. I think I gotta bring Cornelius Vitruvius. I think you gotta go west, man. I think so. I wanted to keep at least 2 characters out into my eastern provinces, just to sort of, you know, keep an eye on things. Right now, I think I'm just going to be leaving you, Marcellus Tuditanus. Yeah, I think it's just going to be you kind of holding down the fort. It's been such a quiet front, obviously, with the Brutii in my eastern flank. And I think they're going to be pushing up against the Germans soon. So, yeah, they're like not really interested. They've like taken Greece, but then the Thracians have taken like Macedon and yeah, like the Byzantines, and they've taken over the Dacian settlements as well. So like Thrace is actually looking like kind of okay. It's interesting, you know, it really is. I'm curious because in my practice campaigns where I took Segestica and Salona, I ended up having kind of a hard time as a Julii, like fighting, you know, my western front and my northern front. And also I was getting kind of pushed by the Macedonians just because these are very long provinces. The Segestica province actually comes down the well, not the coast, but like Salona's province is like this, and then Segesta's province is like another slice on the inland side, and it ends up bordering one of the Macedonian settlements. I don't know, is this Larissa maybe? I'm not sure, but yeah, and yeah, that like anti-player bias kind of leads the Macedonians to go like, oh, hey, hey, what do we got here? And yeah, they just like come in, and you're like, oh, what? I'm fighting Macedonians and Germans and Gauls and Spanish, and you know, taking these provinces is good because you do get the gold resource, which is very good. But honestly, this is interesting. I don't know how. I don't have enough hours in this game to know how this works out. But typically, you would think the Brutii would, like, you know, push further east. And here we're seeing them sort of kind of push up into, I don't want to say my territory, but yeah, kind of like my territory. Now, you know, we will deal with that when the time comes. And I think there's still plenty left for me. I think that, you know, I'm fine taking Alesia and Samarobriva, but then knocking out the Britain provinces, including Ireland. And if I get to like kind of settle down and hold a front somewhere, maybe take Trier just so that I can hold some river provinces here, like make Trier my like eastern, like northeastern kind of border there. And yeah, focus on the Britain Islands, and then like, you know, focus on the Iberian Peninsula. I wouldn't mind that as sort of like a beginning empire for the inevitable civil war. So if the Brutii want to waste their time taking these shitty settlements up here and like building them up for me, I don't know if I really mind that much. I might end up regretting those words, but you know, the fact that they're not going right into Anatolia, I am feeling like this might cause the Brutii some issues in the long run if they have to face sort of a strong wealthy factions coming from the east. So yeah, we'll see about that. Also, the Scipii are now bordering the Egyptians, so that's exciting. I wonder if that's going to be kicking off pretty shortly. I don't know, like how the Egyptians hang against the Romans. I would imagine they should do well, but also, you know, the Romans, I get it, are like the strongest factions in this game. But do the Egyptians ever like hang? Like, can they fight back and really kind of push back against the Romans? Again, I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts on this. I haven't played enough of this game to know how the meta, well, not the meta, but the script plays out. Obviously, you know, we like to have a variation of things happen in these games, but unfortunately, you know, we do kind of tend to see the same factions winning and the same factions dying over the course of mini campaigns. All right, enough of that. Let's get you guys. Oh yeah, that's right. My game just I was like, what just happened? My game crashed, and I need to make sure that I put these units back. Was there anything else that I did before my game crashed? I cut it out so that you guys wouldn't know it happened, and then I just remembered that I had done that. All right, I don't think I had done anything else. All right, that's fine. Let's get you guys just get you guys moving up here to start to move towards these gulls. I imagine they'll just kind of get scared away. And I imagine those Spanish forces will just poke their heads up over the Pyrenees again and back and forth and back and forth. All right, these Roman cavalry can also probably go to the fort because they can get ready to join his army, Decius Julius's army. Because his cavalry's a little bit banged up, so he could use another couple of units, and so let's do that. Let's go you and then you. No one better bribe this frickin' fort. God damn it, that would suck so much. All right, lower taxes. Do that. And no one here. I'm training some auxilia. Awesome, and I have enough skirmishers here, but I think I want to start training up another unit of war dogs, maybe? Imperator. Or do I need more cav? I think I have cav coming, don't I? Aye, Captain. Yep, I have cav coming. Let's just train up some war dogs. It'll take 2 turns, so let's get them started. Why does it take 2 turns to train up war dogs? Come on, it doesn't take that. It's not that hard to train a dog to eat someone, right? You'd think that would just come second nature. And these forces, where do I need them most? I think I looked at that in the last episode, and then I must have forgot. Cavalry. Do I need cavalry up here? Actually, kind of. I do, which is funny because I can train cavalry up here. General. Orders. So I got 2 units joining this force. And then I have 1, 2, 3 units here, and they can just go up to Lugdunum because I just have the 1 unit. Okay. So the cavalry can go up to Lugdunum. Archer, 1 archer unit. Who needs my archer unit? Sir. Maybe. General. Yeah, who needs my archer unit? I have too many archers, so I'll figure out what to do with them. And what else do I have? So I got archers, calves going to Lugdunum, and then I have 2 early legionary cohorts. I can probably bring them to Lugdunum as well because I only have I have 3 units. So 1 unit can go to Lugdunum and the other unit can go to this army to replenish these units. Yep, that feels good. Okay. So now that I know where everything is going, let's go. See, I need to since I only have like the couple of generals to escort units around, I need to get them as close to the places where they're going so that, you know, they can get around as easy as possible. So you come here and then cav, then 1 early legionary cav, and then do I just do all the archers up to Lugdunum? Let's just do 1 archer. And you guys, damn, you guys can't even get to Massilia. Oh, never mind then. Oh, screw that. Yeah, screw that. Let's just go to the port. And then Imperator. Do I even drop them off? Because I need to have some guys, whatever. I'll just drop some guys off here in Massilia. And with that settled, let's go on up here to these armies and just kind of make sure they're looking. Let's just try to merge these units together. Merge and merge. And then, let's see. Yeah, probably start looking at who wants to go down to these provinces. Probably the people that have the least to offer militarily and the most to offer as governors. So what are you? Like basically nothing is who you are. +2 morale is good. Popular hero. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to call you nothing. You're actually okay. +2 morale is a good one. Yeah, it'd be good to get you some actual like leadership, combat leadership experience. I don't want my faction leader just sitting around in a settlement. I feel like he could provide more value, you know, as a leader because, you know, he has good combat stats. Titus Laminius, you're definitely a general. Yeah, you've earned your command for sure. So that just leaves you guys, Marcus the Lewd and Titus Marina. Yeah, I think so. I mean, Priest of Bacchus, 1 management and 4 influence isn't bad for, you know, governor traits. Let's see what else here. Comedian +1 morale. That one's good. Maybe I should give that to. General. Yeah, I should give that to you. Yeah, I don't do a lot of these retinue trading. I probably will start doing that more and more as I play this game more. Yes. Yeah, that's one of those good ones. And he picked that up from being in a Bacchus settlement, getting the comedian. Yep, that's good. So let's give that to Titus Laminius. Retinue expands. Yes. Oh, shoot.
Sir.
And anything else? You, Oracle. Alright, that's fine. And then Marcus the Lewd. Yeah, no retinue for you. Interesting. Given to ill health. +2 inferior engineer. Boring but beyond belief. Oh man, poor guy. Yeah, you should just, so like you're not good. You actually have some stuff to offer. A little bit. So let's send, which one of you is making more money? 477 and 247? Let's double check this. I want to see. So this is making, total income is 580 here in Condate Redinum. And 664. Okay. So let's send the one with a little bit more management.
Orders?
Titus Marina.
Orders.
Let's have you start to head down to Lemonum.
Onward.
And then
No more moves.
Marcus the Lewd.
General.
You hang out in Condate Redinum.
Forward. Waiting
Alright,
to
that looks good. That still leaves me with 3 generals here in these 2 armies. So that's fine. Now let's put these armies together in a way that
Orders.
makes them somewhat more combat ready, I suppose. For now, I'm just going to be focusing my training on the Auxilia because that's the unit that I'm sort of behind on. I have plenty of early legionary cohorts and cavalry and archers and skirmishers, so let's get a few more spears on the map, and that's going to leave me with a bit of money that's not being spent. But I think that's okay for now, actually. I think that looking at Segesta, they might be getting to 6,000 population very soon, and therefore they're going to be needing some money to build the next step of administrative building. With that in mind, actually, I did mention that Cornelius Vitruvius, yeah, you should probably start making your way to Mediolanium. Ooh, Batavium's not happy. Shit. Okay, public order 70% is fine. I've learned that that's okay. People are not going to be rioting with 70%. Still, how's the garrison? What's it? Garrison is accounting for 25%. So maybe training some peasants will help with this. Okay, public order 75%. That actually did help just by taking some people out of the population. So that is going to help for now. Yeah, that's right. I needed someone. Did he have any influence? He has no influence. It's interesting. So he was only helping out the public order just with his, like, his bodyguard, like his people, basically, his 26 men. Well, I think I need him in the western provinces more so than I need him in the eastern provinces. So he's going to make his way down to Segesta. In fact, he might be in Segesta by the time that they need to build their next step building. And you actually have, don't you have something yet? Architect, yeah, 10% discount and construction costs. So that will help as well. Oh yeah, the -1 from Squalor. That might have actually helped out Batavium as well, perhaps. Okay, but I will be saving a bit of money this turn so that maybe I can build that at some point. Also, this kills me that I haven't built this yet, but I could be building a dockyard in Arretium. 3,200, it's a lot of money. And as you know, most of my money has been spent towards military expenses. So it's just, yeah, it hasn't really felt like I could, you know, get around to it. These armies are now sorted out. I just have the one unit in the fort, and then this is like my main army that's as good as it gets for now. And then, yeah, these are just kind of the scraps that are the wounded guys in the back, which I don't want to put in my front lines. All right, yep, hopefully these brigands just kind of stay put. I think they do attack sometimes, every once in a while, like very rarely, but I think they will attack sometimes. Like if they see like a settlement like very lightly defended, they will attack, I think I've seen that before, but all right. That's enough for this turn. Let's end it, and let's see, did the Germans just attack one of my forts? That's always fun. Oh no, who was this? Who just got bought? Who was outside of the sun? Was it like an archer unit? What the hell? Fucking hell. Oh my god, it just happens all the time. I'm trying to think of like who's outside of the settlement? I thought that I'd already moved all my units from this neighborhood, but did I leave someone outside? God damn it. I mean, Batavium's still fine, so that's good. Alright, big German army. Oh, okay. Yeah. A little nervous about this. Plenty of phalanx warband with screeching women. And I would be fighting over a bridge, I think. It's actually, you know, it's weird because I feel like I've had to fight this battle before and I don't remember fighting over a bridge, whereas like when I fought the brigands like in this area, that was definitely over this bridge. Ooh, speaking of brigands, not the German. I'm getting my names mixed up. When I fought the Germans over this bridge, I had to fight them, you know, obviously in a bridge battle. But yep, more brigands. More brigands are here. Okay. Well, I do have an army led by Quintus Julius that can sally out from Lugdunum and take him on. And yeah, this is going to be a little bit tough, I think. I do have 2 full-strength units of archers. So I can at least, like, come on in and whittle them down a bit. And then I would just have to withdraw and do it again, I guess. Yeah. But that would draw in my garrison, and that would, like, lead them to automatically die, wouldn't it? If I did that? I'm not really sure. I could recruit some barbarian mercenaries and some barbarian cavalry mercenaries to help out in that battle. Should probably get some more archers up in that army. It might be a time to finally recruit some archer auxilia here in Batavium and get them up to this army. And start giving them some modern units finally. Oh, yeah, it might be time. Yep, the Gauls backed up just as I imagined, and the Spanish are peeking their heads up again, just on cue. Everyone's doing what they usually tend to do. Okay. And the Britons, it looks like they have consolidated their forces. They're trying to be sneaky, hiding in the forests here. Yep, pretty banged up. Ooh, some British light chariots, though. That's annoying. So yeah, 2 chariot units. Never to be underestimated. I will gladly wait and let them come to me. I don't have any intentions. God, they're so lightly, you know, like just one victory against that army and then they're just like wide open. Yes, very, very tempting. Very tempting. You
General.
go ahead and get yourself down to aluminum. And then
Sir.
you want you to link up with those units. So how far can they go? They can go up to that bridge. So yeah, you can get up to that bridge
Onward.
here, and then you, and then you.
Sir.
And there we are. Yeah, that's the army. That's the army that I want. So you can make your way up. You'll get there in 2, 3, 4, 5 turns.
Move out.
Better start going. All right, turncoat army. Oh god, that's so frustrating. All right, suitable husband, 30 years old. Yeah, not great, but it's not the worst. You know, 30-year-olds is fine. And 3 stars, 1 management's also like fine. Let's see, bureaucrat, +1 to management, +1 to law. That's good. Been in the wars, +2 to general's hit points is good. And public loyal, 100% increase the cost of bribe is good. You know what? That's fine. Hopefully Severina isn't like 11. So yeah, hopefully I guess we'll find out. Let's just find out. Let's find out now. Who did I just marry that 30-year-old man to? Not you, Severina. She's 15. It's, you know, it's just, he looks young, doesn't he? He has a young face. He has a young smile. And we're sitting on 3,700. Okie dokie. City expands. Number marked. Oh, I didn't even notice. Yeah, I was expecting Sagesta. I wasn't expecting Narble marked. Yes. Can I afford it? I can. All right. So that's like all my money, but I can get it done. Yep. Let's just bite that bullet. I think that allows me to train up 1 more unit of Exilia. So, you know, it'll be okay, I think. Yeah, that's it. That's all my money for this turn. And, wait, Massilia too? Massilia can also... I thought it said city expands Massilia. Did I read that wrong? There's no administrative building. Oh, I just trained up those units. It took me back down underneath 12,000. Oh, that's funny. Okay, well that's fine because I can't afford to build another administrative building in that settlement. So that's just totally fine. And yeah, Sagesta is about ready to expand as well. So you're gonna get down here because you're gonna make that building cheaper. And yeah, so that's all right. That's all fine. Yep, recruiting some stuff and ceasefire in effect between the Germans and the Senate. All right, I don't like that. And yeah, so where does that? Where is he? Where is that man? You're here. Oh, okay. Gosh, I'm tempted to send you south because Quintus Julius is going to be dying soon. He's lived a long life, and I'm going to need some more people down here escorting people around my 3 like core recruiting regions so that no one else gets nipped off by diplomats. So yeah, I think by having him and he's like super loyal, so like he can't get bribed essentially. So yeah, I think that's your future lies in the south for now. Let's do that. Okay, you know what? As much as I want to train up this 1 unit of Exilia here in Massilia, I think that this army up here needs some more juice eventually. I think I need to start training. Oh, it's a waypoint set. How do I reset that? Yeah, it just goes back to the. All right. So, that's what it was. I trained up a unit of peasants, and the waypoint was set just outside of the settlement, and that unit of peasants got bought up. Okay, that's dumb, but whatever. That's okay. My bad. So let's train up a unit of Archer Exilia here, just to start to get this army eventually, give them some juice. 3 turns. Should I attack now or should I wait? I want to see if this is an actual river battle because I feel like I've fought this before and it wasn't a river battle. If it is though, I can still just like shoot them with my archers. And yeah, let's have me control them. So the enemy does outnumber me. Yeah, a lot of warbands, some screeching women, and some barbarian cavalry, just the 1 unit of them. And yeah, no skirmishers, just a lot of meat. So if it's a river battle, I'm not going to have enough archers to shoot through all of it. But I can still, like, you know, knock them down a bit. And yeah, if it draws in my garrison of that fort, does that just like auto kill them? Yeah, it's a river battle. And let's wait so that I can try to get some better weather for archers.
Do not fear these Germans. They may be good fighters, but they die just like other men.
Looks like we're going to be fighting in a snowstorm, no matter what. Alright, that's not ideal. So that's a couple things that's not really in my favor. And is there any other crossing points here? Not that I'm seeing, but yeah, it might just be the bridge. Yeah, pretty scruffy force indeed. But let's just wait a minute. Are they not going to guard the battle? Oh, that's right. I remember this battle. Yeah, they didn't guard the bridge. Ooh. Christ, can I even beat them with this? I don't know. I have 4 units of cavalry. You know, well, 5, including the general, but my infantry is so scruffy. Gosh, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, hey, I'm here, so I may as well see what I can do. You know, maybe I can get a morale break on them, but I'm a little bit worried about those screeching women. That's a little bit scary. We are now across the river, and we are starting to get our guys formed up on the other side. And yeah, our infantry is looking pretty suspect, so I'm a little nervous about that. But let's just give it a good old college try here. Why not? You know, we have some tools in our favor, and maybe we can make some magic happen. I'm not too keen to go on into that forest and fight them. Can't remember exactly how this battle played out the last time that I fought on this map. If I could just get the general, that could be very effective for us. Yeah, I want that. I want him. If I could bring him forward. Let's see, bringing some screeching women forward as well. Yeah, just getting some picks would be good as well. Like, are those women unsupported? Ooh, if they just, because like their cav elements are very, it's just the general, I think. So like just getting a yeah, you guys can run, and just getting, I'm pretty sure that their defense on those units is very, very low. So if we could just get a good charge in on them and get rid of them, that'd be 1 unit down. And looks like that may have drawn their general in, so let's bring these guys back. And then, did that break the gals? Yep, yes it did, so let's get my guys back. So yeah, 1 unit wiped out, I'll take it. It looks like there's not much of a response from the phalanxes on the hill. Alright, so nothing too crazy here, but I want to see... I see some more screeching women running through the forest, alright. Yeah, if we can keep getting those picks, I'll take those picks, but if I have to march up the hill, hopefully I can draw them out with my archers before I have to actually make that assault on that hill. I spy another unit of warband that seems to maybe be getting itself a little bit out of position here. So I wouldn't mind if I can get a catch on this unit. I don't know, attacking it with cavalry obviously is very dicey. Because even hitting it in the rear apparently can do some damage against my guys, but at the same time, you know, like taking this opportunity to hit a unit while it's unsupported also feels very important. So let's just keep an eye on these guys and try to, let's see, come on, get a break, can we get a break? There's a break, okay, so that's all I wanted to see. So we got a break on them. Alright, one unit taken care of. Let's get my guys back here. And yeah, if we can keep getting picks like that, I mean, that's fantastic. Yeah, you guys want to send another warband unit for me to eat up? Taking guys out one by one. I mean, that's my dream right there. Oh, Barbarian Cavalry, what are you doing? What are you doing, Barbarian Cavalry? You're not... You wouldn't be getting yourself exposed, would you? Is that what you want to do? If not, I'll just have to keep marching forward and eventually my archers will be in range. Okay, Barbarian Cavalry, is this going to be the charge? Is this the fateful charge? Velites, get back. Okay, yeah. Barbarian Cavalry took a blast to the face. So yeah, let's get some shots in on them. Yes, there we go. Alright. So didn't kill the general yet, but his unit's down to 22 men. And are my archers in range of anything? They're shooting, but I don't know what they're shooting at. Oh, the Screeching Women are coming out. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's hit them. Cav, go in. Hit the Screeching Women right where their friends. Yeah, right next to where their friends died. Yeah. How about that? Alright, looks like there's another unit of Screeching Women coming out on this flank somewhere. Let's get these Cav back, actually. And let's get this Cav unit back. And these guys get ready to hit this phalanx in the side. Yes, come forward, phalanx. Unsupported phalanx, yes. So, you... Let's see here. I do see some Screeching Women there in the woods. But yeah, they're taking some Pelham to the face now. And now this unit can come on and hit them in the rear. You guys just go on guard mode. And yes, perfect. Yes. Yes. Get rid of them. Awesome. So that's another phalanx unit taken care of. There you go. Wipe out those guys. But don't get yourself caught by anything. Can you guys... Alright, come back. I think you're kind of like getting a little bit too crazy. The Barbarian Cavalry is right there, so... Ooh, but we can pick off these Screeching Women on this side. Yeah, let's run them down to make sure they don't come back. And it looks like we are shooting at these Spear Warband now. Perfect. Perfect. Let's get you guys going. And let's get Velites up front. I think you guys still have some javelins left. Yes, you do. So yeah, let's get you guys to the flank here so you can throw into the flanks of those Spear Warband. And is there any more units coming through the forts on this side? No, there's not. So we can just deal with that unit. Let's get these Equites there. And are you guys still fighting Screeching Women? Or did you guys finish them off? You did finish them off. Alright. So Barbarian Cavalry can come back towards the main battle lines. And yeah, they want to go in on my Barbarian Mercenaries. So let's go here and get a little charge in on them. And yeah, they are already running away. So let's hit them like that. Perfect. So far, so good. And it looks like there's another unit coming through the woods on this side. A pretty small unit, 44 men. Alright, and then 33 men in that phalanx. Alright, we're picking them apart. This is perfect. This is the way I like to fight a phalanx army. Let's see. They want to come after my cavalry. Let's see. Alright, let's get these guys back. They're getting a little bit exposed here. And yeah, that phalanx is trying to pick off my barbarian mercenary cavalry, so let's not let them do that. And now, yeah, this phalanx is getting itself exposed. So, you know what we do with exposed phalanxes. You might want to close your eyes. This is going to get dirty. It's going to be a phalanx sandwich. Alright, Cav on this side. I think I want you guys back towards my front lines so that you don't get gobbled up. And yeah, so far so good. We'll just keep picking them off. We have plenty of time. We still have half of the battle time remaining. So yeah, right now, this phalanx is getting shot in the flanks. And yeah, they want to march towards my guys. In fact, they're probably going to break before they get much closer. Actually, these archers just use up the last of their arrows. So let's go throw these guys in here. And I imagine they'll break immediately. There we go. So let's get rid of them. Perfect. And do we have ourselves another phalanx marching down? Yes, we do. Oh, this is working out great. Perfect. How much of them have we killed? We've killed 57% of their guys. Kind of feels like it's more, but yeah, I guess they do still have a lot of phalanx strength up here. Yes, come towards your doom. Do we have any Pelum left? Looks like we used up all of our Pelum. Nope, these guys still have some Pelum left, and Milites have used up all of their ammunition as well. But yeah, let's just wait until these guys get into contact, and there we go. Get a little charge in. And they should break immediately. Yes, they have. Perfect. Run them down, please, and thank you. And yeah, that leaves 3 phalanxes left, I think. And the barbarian cavalry. Now, just to make sure this army is not going to get away, because they're looking like they, I don't know, they kind of look like they might be not wanting to fight anymore. So let's make sure that my infantry is like getting a little bit closer here. Even though I am out of ammunition on all of my stuff, my javelins, my Pelum, and my arrows. I think do I still have some? I still have like a little bit of Pelum left, not much, but yeah, let's just kind of move up into position to surround them, just in case they want to try to run away. I don't want to let them get that chance. So yeah, let's pursue. Let's make sure that we get our infantry moving up, and let's close the noose on them. Yes, they want to come forward with one of their units of 30 phalanxes, and let's actually bring these Asadi out, and we can use them to get a little flank in on these guys. Yeah, there we go. I want to save my cavalry for these guys in case... Yeah, I don't want my cavalry to get sandwiched by them. And speaking of which, are you guys moving through? Yes, you are. Alright, so that should take care of that unit. Alright, let's get Cav moved up and get ready to sandwich them. Yeah, so that unit's now broken. Perfect. Let's guys move up the mercenaries here. And Cav can move up there. Town Watch, just pin them in place. And Hastani, pin, actually, yep, don't throw your stuff, just pin them in place. So Cav can take out their general, and then my Cav can come up here and smush these guys. Triarii help out as well. And you guys can help out as well. There we go, there we go. General should be dying soon, I would imagine. Let's get you guys back, actually. There we go, General's dead. And...
the enemy general is
yeah, let's
killed.
disengage from
Fear
them.
makes a home in
Perfect.
our enemies' hearts.
Perfect, perfect. Alright, let's throw in some more Pelum. And then let's get a downhill charge into the rear of these spear warbands. And that's gonna just about do it. Wait, did I not click the right guys? These guys. Guys? Him. Them. What are you doing? What just happened there? Alright, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that poor Hastati just got munched because, I must have given the wrong orders to those cavalry. But, this phalanx, why is the battle not over yet? What in the gosh darn is going on? Who's still fighting? Do I just have to finish running down the last of...
The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the
Alright,
battlefield.
97% of them have been killed, so let's just end that battle. So I
This
did
is a
lose
heroic
363,
victory
but I killed
worthy of Roman
975.
arms.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, that last Hastati unit got pretty messed up. Yeah, they're down to one man. That sucked. Yeah, losing basically an entire unit of Hastati sucked. Because that wasn't necessary. I could have avoided that for sure. I must have had a misclick there or something. Or yeah, I don't know. Maybe the pathing. Maybe they're going after like a single unit of something that ended up on a different area. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but yeah, I forgot to use my war dogs. I need to get better at that. Yep. All right. Anyway, still, I defended my territory. That's all that really matters.
Victory!
Yes, victory indeed. You come back and
No more moves, sir.
yeah, I'm going to be training some proper archer auxilia up here, and then see. Did you get some traits? Yep, good commander, awesome. And it's tough. I don't really want to like go all in on getting these guys early legionary cohorts and auxilia and everything, but I think I have to.
Sir!
I don't know. Can I win another battle like that? With like no infantry? Maybe. I mean, the Cav did most of the heavy lifting for sure. Yeah, it's going to be tough because I have all of these administrative buildings I'm going to have to build soon in Massilia and Segesta, so I'm going to need money for that. You know, not to mention my ongoing efforts here in the west as well, so yeah, it's a little bit tricky. Decius Julius, oh, let's like drop a save. All right, Decius Julius, I think I want you kind of like just in the woods here.
Onward! Waiting to ambush.
Yeah, I don't mind having you in ambush, just because I feel like that kind of draws the enemy out a bit more, and maybe I can actually get some battles in here instead of having to have them constantly run away. And then let's get these cav units. Yeah, you need the cav, right? Yes, you do. You and then you join them. Let's bring up these units, the Roman cavalry and their early legionary cohorts from Massilia up to Lugdunum, like that. And then in the next turn, we can move out and take on these brigands. Yeah, it's going to be 6 units. Nothing too crazy. Hopefully the Gauls don't venture out. Oh, there's a river here, so I think we should be fine. They would have to come down and then, yeah, cross this bridge, and yeah, that'd be too much work for them, so... Oh, actually, no, can they can just come around over here, can't they? They could, if they, like, moved through German territory. I don't know if they have a... Are the Gauls even allied with the Germans? They are, yeah. They're allied with the Germans and the Britons. And the Spanish, yep. Very, very smart. Covering all their bases. Alright, these 3 units can make their way over
Set sail!
to Narbo Martius.
I can.
Good. And then you... Yeah, just make your way back to Segesta. I'll have more units for you to pick up eventually.
Move, sir!
Now all that is set, I'm just curious to see if the Spanish will be drawn out, and I'm also curious to see if the Britons want to continue to move against me, because if they do, I mean, that's really going to make things tempting. If this army gets cleared out in my territory, like that's going to be really hard for me to, you know, wait for Tertius Aemilius. But then again, he's not that far off either, so let's end this turn. Let's see how things are going. I'm feeling a little bit better, you know, I'm feeling... My goodness, the last few episodes have been such a slog, you know? But, yep, that's exactly what I was thinking what would happen. That's exactly what I was thinking. So now we can actually get ourselves a decisive engagement against them. What's happened here? Popularity gained with the Senate and popularity gained with the masses. Hey, perfect. I'm not even like winning Senate missions, you know? And I'm... Wonder... Well, I almost clicked enter in there. That would have sucked. Senate 4. Where am I at? So yeah, we're all at 7 on that. And we're all at 4 for that. And let me just check my theory. So overall ranking, production, territorial, financial, population, and then let's do custom selection. So me and the Scipii and the Julii. Population. So Scipii are still like well ahead, but me and the Brutii are sort of in the same territory in that regards. Okay, interesting. It's worth keeping an eye on. Interesting. All right, end of turn report. 1300 in the treasury. That's very bad. Death stalks the land. Yikes. Oh, shit. Okay, that sucks. Samarobriva says plague. Okay. All right, so no one in or out. Citizens killed 1,200 and then soldiers killed 48. Oh, God, that's so brutal. Yeah, I haven't been able to afford to build like health buildings. And, yep, that's getting out of control there. So I need to make sure that no one goes in or out of Samarobriva. And I just put these units in there. They're early legionary cohorts that I was going to bring out to, Decius Julius. So, like, does it show, like, plague on this unit then? Because that's how that works, right? Like, these units, if they went somewhere, they would bring the plague with them, correct? But is it denoted somewhere? Or do you just have to like know that if you bring a unit from a settlement that has plague, that they'll, you know, spread the plague? In any case, yeah, I can obviously come down here and fight the Spanish. Not looking like a strong army, so perfect because my army also is not like super duper great, but it's like it's fine, you know, as most of the things I want, just not enough spears for my liking. But I'm not seeing any cav here except for the family member. 3 stars, so not bad. Worth killing. And, yep, popularity gained with the Senate and the masses, perfect. Recruitment report and ceasefire in effect between the I thought you guys just had a ceasefire. What the? Make up your damn minds. Alright, so that's fine.
Orders?
You are... Damn, I can't bring you to Samarobriva now. Yeah, I was gonna have you, like, come down here and be like a troop, taxi, basically. What you can do is make your way to Massilia.
Imperator.
So yeah, I guess we'll just do that.
Onward. Move the
Go to Massilia, and
Sir.
you continue to make your way up.
Onward.
It's exciting. We're gonna have a good army up here in the north soon. And yeah, man, they're just like asking for me to attack them. Like, I want to kill them so badly. God damn, because like Samarobriva would be wide open. Can we know if there's anything on here? No agents, no units. I think I have to. Because wouldn't that be awesome if I came up here with my badass army and by the time I finally made it, my little scruffy, shitty forces are just like, yep, the job's done, guys. We did it. We did it all. You know, just like sitting on top of a pile of rubble, you know? Not like, can we look at this? All right. Yeah, the 2 chariot units scared the bejesus out of me. Does my army have the tools to defeat those chariots? I have basically almost 4 full strength archer units, so that's a lot of firepower. 3 generals is also good. 1 being my faction leader, so that's a little bit scary, but it's a big unit to use, you know? Dogs are good, not against chariots, but they're, you know, good against other stuff. 2 full strength units of velites. Again, they have a bonus versus chariots, so that's useful. Cav, I have 2 like light cav units that are not my characters, so that's also useful. And then as far as infantry, it's a little bit spotty. 3 hastati, 1 banged up principes, and then yeah, some barbarian mercenaries. But it, you know, it's there. Like, we do have some infantry, like enough to kind of hold the line while the cavalry and the archers do the work. So it's a battle that could be won. And I think I have to. I have to. Yeah. I'm compelled to strike out at them. Are my guys hidden? Is that why they got to so close? They kind of look like they're hiding. Yeah, they're in the forest, so maybe Drew Stan didn't know how close I was. Zero command?
Orders?
Yeah, there's a few battles here that I'm very tempted to fight. And then, yeah, you as well. Let's send...
Imperator. Imperator.
Let's send you out.
Imperator. Orders?
And you can come fight these brigands. Oh, no, we don't have to fight them. They can just hang out in German territory. That's totally cool with me. That's absolutely fine. Let's make Lugdunum happy. Jesus, oh shit, their public orders tanked. Ooh, shoot. Okay, I made a mistake. Can I get any of you guys back?
Orders?
Okay, I can. I can get the cavalry back.
Orders?
So, yeah, the infantry is going to be a little bit... Wait, shit, what happened? I thought it told me I could get them back.
Move depleted, sir.
Okay, maybe it's just Quintus Julius.
Leaving the army. Forward.
Huh, that was weird. I know he has the energetic trait, but I thought that it accounted for like everyone that was under his leadership. All right, that's a little weird, but whatever. We made it work. We made it work, and hopefully these armies don't get bought by diplomats. Shit. Okay, I'm like panicking right now. There's a Briton diplomat right there, and my infantry is like in range of him. But that's a big force. There's no way he could afford that. I'm more worried about the 4 cavalry. But they're not in range of anyone. Like, you're not in range, you're not in range, you are in range. No! Ah! Fuck. Okay, let's pray. Let's pray to whatever Roman god would make sure he's not gonna buy it. What Roman god would that be? What Roman god would you pray to make sure that your generals don't get bribed and your soldiers don't get bribed by enemy diplomats? Is there a specific Roman general for that exact purpose? Please let me know in the comments. Okay, well, let's do something that we can actually control the outcome of. Let's fight the Spanish here. And I doubt they will run away. Yep, they're stuck. Yeah, all right. So they do have the 1 unit of round shield cavalry. All right. But other than that, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 skirmishers, 2 Iberian infantry, 1 warhounds, 2 barbarian mercenaries, 1 Balearic slingers, and 1 Spanish mercenaries. All in all, pretty light. I'm pretty sure that my army can smash them, so... And I don't need... Yeah, I don't need my reinforcements. Alright, let's smash. Hey, I remember this map. Yeah, I've played this map too before. Oh no, I'm playing the same maps over and over again.
Arrived. This is hopeful news indeed.
Well, yeah, this map plays out okay if you have the skirmisher advantage, which I do, so hopefully that works out. Unless they want to just charge down the hill at me, that might be kind of shitty for me. And yep, let's see, mercenaries, where are you at? You're not, wait, are you on the other side of the... Yeah, they must be on the other side of the hill. Yeah, I think I remember that. All right. Well, what do you want to do, Spain? You want to hang out up there? That's fine. Just let me, like, get on more even ground and I'll shoot you. Fair? Fair. Oh, these Balearic slingers. They got some good range on them, and they have the height advantage, so they are picking off my light auxilia. Ooh, I don't really like that. But I have drawn the general's bodyguard in, so let's try to get my velites back here. And yep, let's get a attacking on them. Maybe get some javelins in, and these skirmishers, let's drive them off with my cav. And then up here, Spanish mercenaries. I think they're kind of a lighter unit, aren't they? Let's see, skirmishers up here. Let's see, cav come around and get the general. You guys keep pursuing the skirmishers there. And let's hit the Spanish mercenaries here. So yeah, their general's dead.
enemy general is dead.
And then let's come
His
down
men
and get
know
these
their
mercenaries
doom
here.
approaches.
And let's get you guys. Oh, you guys need to come back, please. And thank you. And yeah, Balearics are still doing some damage. Hopefully they don't just run away. Are they gonna run away? Let's go here, and then let's chase with my cavalry. Yeah, because it looks like they're piecing out. So let's try to get them if we can. Oh, never mind. Looks like maybe they're not running away. Can't tell. I can't tell what they're doing. Alright, you guys. Oh, wait, that's the break. Wow, that was it. that was the break. Okay. It's like one unit of light cav just ran in and just trucked everyone. Alright, cav. Run down everyone. Kill everyone that you can.
The enemy
And yeah,
show
continue
their
the
true
battle.
virtue. They are not soldiers, only
Come on, get them. Get as many of them as they can. Don't let the Balearic Slingers get away. Come on, get them. All right, how many was that? 85%. Ooh, we may have gotten enough. All right, let's get these guys here, and then here. Run down the scraps. But we may have gotten it. Yeah, 86%. We may have wiped that army. That'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be nice because yeah, they had some Balearics in there. Balearics are nasty. Okay, I'll take it. I did lose 79 men, but I killed 865, so that ended up working out. Yep, Cav carried the day there. Alright, I need some more spearmen in that army, for sure. Okay, so enemy army has routed. Perfect. Decius Julius got the job done. Trade increase. Superior commander. +3 command. Awesome. Retinue expands. Military tribune. So +1 command when defending. And improves the chances of getting elected to senatorial offices. 10% bonus to your popularity with the Senate. Awesome. Perfect. All good stuff. So I will take it. Let's just bring you out a little further. Can we see anything else? Yeah, that army is pretty... It's a pretty small army, and the Gallics have moved off for now. But I want to stay like within striking distance, just to kind of keep them honest. And then yeah, over here, I think I can't... Oh, let's drop a save. And I can't help myself. Let's fight some frickin' Britons and try to teach them a lesson. So yeah, obviously like a decent, strength force for sure. As I keep mentioning, the 2 chariots are the scariest units that they have. But again, like... they have some swordsmen. I guess it's just the 1 healthy unit of swords is what I'm seeing. 1 healthy unit of slinger. Nope, 2 healthy units of slingers. War dogs. 2 healthy units of swordsmen is what I'm seeing. Alright. So yeah, they have some infantry force. My guys, yeah, a little banged up. But again, my archers are pretty nice. And my 3 heavy cav units are pretty nice as well. So... And my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 star general as well. That could also help out quite a bit. I am going to start out with my main portion of my army out in the open here. And then have my light cav on the left flank. And then my 2 general units in the right flank of the forest. They are hidden. So maybe they can do some damage coming in on the... Yeah, that's what I like to see. Although, yeah, that chariot unit on that flank is making me a little bit nervous. Ooh, and they want to just come at me. I mean... Yeah, we're going to need you guys to... get in position quickly so that my archers can start shooting. Are you guys in range yet? Not quite. Yeah, they're being super aggressive. Okay, yeah, they like their chances. So are we in range of anything? Not quite. They might want to bring their slingers up. Okay. Fair game, fair game. I do have some war dogs, but I want to save them for the right moment. Alright, let's just move up just like a little bit here. So that we can pour fire into these slingers and maybe draw the rest of the enemy forward. And, oh yeah, those are light chariots, that's right. They could probably get crunked by my heavy cav, I would imagine so. And what are those? Swordsmen? So yeah, swordsmen are going to get tore up. Slingers are going to be sent forward. Interesting choice. Let's just move back with my velites. And yep, those guys can get tore up. Actually, it's just going to send those guys up to take care of them. And yeah, I don't want to just let those British, like, can my generals take them? I'm a little bit nervous. Yeah, let's try to run down those slingers if we can get them before we contact the enemy. Never mind. Get back. And yep, velites go back up. And gosh, I want to just shoot their chariots. Can we just move these guys up and shoot their chariots with my archers? Because I think that's going to be the best way to get rid of those. Those are light chariots. They don't have good ammo, you know? So let's get you guys back up here and let my archers shoot into... Yep, they're sending forward their swordsmen there and wood warriors. And yeah, I want my archers to shoot at their chariots. That's what I want. Let's bring you guys up here and then you guys up here. I do have my cav to protect them here. And then, oh shoot, I got charged by wood warriors. That's not ideal. Maybe we can still chew them up here. It's just the 10 of them, so yeah, it looks like they're broken. And this is what I like. I like my archers pushing back their chariots. And if they don't want to like charge at my archers, all right, let's go back here. The charging in with warband and warband. Yeah, let's not let them hit me there. And swordsmen are going into my archers, so let's hit them with my cav. And then you guys go a little bit faster, please. And then you guys charge into the warband. And then you guys go in there and take out the slingers. So yep, keep moving back here, and try to get a charge in on those guys. And try to break them there. And let's move my guys back. Don't over pursue. Where are their chariots at? British light chariots. Okay, it looks like they might be breaking. So actually, let's get my cav engaged here and then here. And here, and let's get dogs engaged. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to catch this entire army. They mostly may have gotten away. But we'll try to get a rundown in if we can. Oh shoot, these warband held firm against my... Oh, that sucks. Alright, let's try to get him with my general. With a heavy cav. Maybe we can break those guys. I don't know. The swordsmen, the warband are gonna be tough. What do we have up here? More warbands. Yeah, I'll try to get as many of them as we can here. Let's go, and then let's get these guys. Oh, this is gonna be close. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get all these guys. Here, I want to get these warband though. That's a big chunky unit. If we can get them, it's gonna be tough though. Their spears are gonna be nasty, but we have to try to stop them here. And then you're running, right? Yeah, I need you to run and get up here as fast as possible. And there we go. Continue the battle. And how many of them did we get? So 82%. Maybe we can get it up to 85%, 88%. Perfect. Alright, so this army should be wiped as well. And yeah, oh my god, that's going to be leaving Samarobriva essentially wide open. Oh my goodness, that's going to be crazy. If we're just going to take Samarobriva with these like scrappy armies that have been like just crunching through Britons for the last like 5 turns. Oh my god. It's going to be like this scene in the Two Towers of the Lord of the Rings trilogy where like Aragorn and Gimli and Legolas have been trying to like, they've spent the entire movie trying to save Merry and Pippin, you know? And they finally find Merry and Pippin and they've just like taken on Isengard by themselves and they're just like getting high and eating food. And, you know, obviously with the help of the Ents. And they're just like, oh hey, where have you guys been this whole time? You know? Like that's gonna be our moment for these armies. So yeah, we lost 198 men, but we killed 753. And yep, there's the stats if you want to see the stats. But that should be another army wipe, which is very exciting because Oh my god, it's just wide open. Oh my god. Okay, there is some stuff here. 2 generals plus another British light chariot and some chosen swords, so it's a little bit crunchy. The chariots gotta suck in the settlement. Like they have to suck at defending settlements. Of course, they could sally out, but you know. Yeah. Very, very tempting. Very tempting. That's gonna, let's drop a save. That's gonna be something that I need to think about going forward, but you know what? That is all going to have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you have enjoyed this one, and thank you very much for watching. This has been Concept playing Rome Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.